This is a late start for me, and I typically have late starts. How's this audio? It looks maybe a little loud. I don't know. People can tell me how it is. Anyway, hi, my name's Ren. This channel is Noted Nuance, or I can be called Noted Nuance. You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care. If you're here to call me a thing, I'm happy to have you here, hanging out, checking out games. We started playing Legend of Legaia recently, and I'd like to continue doing that. We're at the Snowdrift Cave. I am kind of multitasking, so forgive me a little bit. We had a software release at my company, and so there's some testing going on. My testing is complete, but my team is still doing some testing. So I'm keeping an eye on that. So I might bounce around a little more than maybe I would like. So yeah. But where we last left off is we just got to this cave with this girl who apparently is being raised by a talking wolf. Good old talking. You know how those talking wolves are. So this is Noah, and the wolf is going to teach us about being peoples. Make it snappy, Noah. I have much to teach you. Now follow me. Yes, Tara. This freaking wolf. I feel like there are spots in this cave that you can get some stuff. Maybe I don't remember very well. We'll see. Noah, I have taught you much, but I wonder if it's sinking in. So now it's time for a test. The first question is, when the mist is around you, which is the combination that results in chaos? Saru and human. Crushing it. We're crushing it. Good. Yay, us. A Saru touched by the mist begins to act on its own and possess the human that uses it. So you must be careful. Now I will leave you. I will be waiting up ahead. Okay. Oh, hold on. Alright. Sorry. Like I said, gonna bounce around a little bit since my manager is gonna be talking to me about what we want to do with future updates and whatnot. We're just wandering around this cave. It's real dark. Okay, so there's the wolf. Is there anything up here? No? Why bother having her run up ahead? I don't seem to have anything that I can interact with. Alright, Tara. Now for the second test. Listen carefully. What is it, when it is revived, uses power from another world to push back the mist? The Book of Genesis. A Genesis tree. A Genesis or a dandelion. I mean, obviously it's a Genesis tree, but I do appreciate their other Genesis-centric responses. That's right, Noah. Well, thank you, Wolf. Soon you'll be entrusted with reviving of Genesis trees. How soon that day comes depends entirely on you. I have a healing shroom. I don't know how that compares to a healing leaf, but we have it. Can't say that we don't. The game said we had it. Okay, we're just kind of looking around. Okay, there's the wolf. Make sure there's nothing over here. What's up, wolf? Now for the last question. Listen very carefully. Which Genesis tree is closest to us? Ah, crap. I think it's Rikuroa. Right? Rikuroa. No, this is the one. Yeah. It's the Genesis tree at Mount Rikuroa. Rikuroa. Mount Rikuroa is located south of this cave. Although now we are trapped inside Snowdrift Cave someday. The day will come when you and I will go to Mount Rikuroa together. Noah, I look forward to that day with eagerness. Now come with me. After using the mind, it's time to use the body. Time for training! Another little healing shroom. We got some walls. Okay, I'm being funneled around. What do you think, Wolf? Listen to me, Noah. Now we're going to practice fighting. As I have always said, never get careless during practice or you'll get hurt. Touch the red Pura or the black Pura sticking out of those holes to start fighting. If you're not confident, fight the red Pura. If you're confident, fight the black Pura. Ready, Noah? Begin! Alright, what if I just fight them all? Ooh, we got another healing shroom. Ooh, hello, black Pura. Ooh, there's a bunch. Anything else around? No. Alright, let's fight a red one. Wow. They make great squawky noises. God, they're goofy looking. I love it. She doesn't have anything. Alright, let's do some guessing. I don't know if I can even hit that. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? Gosh, she's so excited, you know? And you can see mostly what's going up with me. I am also kind of keeping my finger on the pulse of some testing that we're doing. For work. So I have to keep like checking in on this. Looks like it's going okay so far. Come on. There we go. Should probably pull up a list and just learn all her four item arts while I'm in here. In fact, I am just gonna do that. Alright, where you at, Noah? Noah's moves. That is too... Alright. Oh, she does have some 3Zs. Well, now I'm sad that I guessed a 4Z first, but whatever. Let me make sure I keep this stuff up. Don't want managers asking me questions without being able to respond to them, you know? You know how that is? Alright. So what do we have? Up, down, up. So what are you up to this night? It's a little late for you, isn't it? You're usually kind of ducking out around this time. It seems like, anyway. Oh yeah, still working away at the Legaia too. Maybe I will play that. I don't know. I started it. I didn't finish it though. I don't remember anything really about it other than I knew they did away with the I remember them they did away with the armor stuff. And it was a little strange. Like you had a lot, didn't you have like a lot of party members like really soon? Is that am I I don't know why we're doing development planning at 10 o'clock at night after a deployment, but whatever. It's cool. We could talk about it. Well, it's like, what are we going to do at our next deployment? Man, we're not even done with this one. You know? Sukoden. Oh, it's not that. I think he's just trying to fill his time while we're waiting for the other regression stuff to finish. There were some issues that came up, but it's not really an all hands on deck kind of issue. So like the people involved are working on it, and we're just kind of sitting around, kind of waiting for the all clear. So he's deciding to fill this time with discussion about updates. Active admins, pretty overcharged. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it certainly has less like weird colorations, but like the faces look about the same, but it looks good. I like it. I'm just happy that it's not doing the weird screechy sound, and the graphics on the combat swirl or break apart doesn't look all green and glowy. Which of these have I done? Alright, so the last one I did was high, low, low. Okay, so I'm on Sonic Javelin. What do we got? Blizzard Bash. Oh, did you catch any of that Dark Souls I was doing last night? I died to a dragon just a lot. I finished that area that you were watching me do, where I was just backstabbing them green knights a lot. Oh goodness, the bosses in that is a real jerk. Just all of them. Yeah, most of the bosses in the main game for Dark Souls 2 aren't actually that bad. Especially if you already know what the fight is like. But the bosses in the DLCs are kind of a different story. Oh God, Soul. Isn't Soul also where you can do the kind of quest line for the guy's big ol' purple sword? The one that's made out of like Saru bodies or something like that. I'm excited to get that big ridiculous sword. I don't know if I'm excited about the game tower. I mean, it'll be fun. It's all fun. It also has the arcade where you have the rock paper scissors, right? Where you, in fact, I believe, fight these same kind of enemies with the main characters somehow. The main characters are somehow also in the arcade game of this world. No. I wanna finish killing these guys. Did we deal with all the red ones? We did deal with all the red ones. Let's fight the black ones then. Alright, what do we have? Dolphin attack? Alright, so we dolphin attack. Now we have bird step, which is down, 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 up. I don't I find it kind of jarring to do, so I don't really do it. I think I have a plan though. I'm fine with doing some limited grindy moments with like a short-term goal. Like this is fine, right? I have a limited number of enemies I'm gonna fight, and then if I get to a point where I feel like I want to do grinding, I'll probably just end the episode and I'll do that offline so that I don't have to make anyone watch my grind fest. Oh wait, the red ones are back now? I don't remember them refreshing. You can just fight for as long as you want. Alright, so now I'm on to the 5 skis, so we need to do spirit. The good old talking wolf. Yeah, classic talking wolf. All right, what do we want? Where tough love is what? Great. Oh, how dare you? Oh, I have to spirit again. That's pretty bad. Although this FAQ says, charms enemies, very useful. I don't think it's useful, man. You'd rather... She has some attacks that do so much damage because they have so many hits in them. She has this giant bar. Like, why would you use the dumb one? You could just kill the dude. You don't have to charm anybody. What do we got? We got a rushing gale. Oh, I love Rushing Gale. I remember Rushing Gale now. Gosh, she's so cheerful. I just really enjoy her. Hold on, I gotta check right back in just to make sure there's nothing directed at me. Alright. Nothing directed at me so far. Are there any other ones that we can do? We can't do any hyper arts, and all of the super arts are longer than we can do. Okay, so we can't learn any more arts, so we can just fight things until we have to leave. Yeah, I like this one. You know, I'm fully aware that this is probably heavily nostalgia tinted glasses, but I am having a lot of enjoyment from being back in this world. Wolf, will you heal me again? No. I don't... Does she actually make you leave? Or can you just do this for as long as you feel like? She makes it sound like I could just sit here and do what is my actual favorite 4? Is it this one? I mean, that one's pretty cool. I feel like I liked Dolphin Attack. Oh yeah. Hey Nick, how you doing this evening? It's pretty late. I get it. Oh yeah, I remember the huge mantis. I didn't remember that he was called Berserker, but I remember the I remember the tower in general. The tower is not a great not a great place to be. It's very maze-like, if I recall. Yeah, I don't know how soon I'm gonna go to bed because I had to do some testing tonight for work, and well, I was super tired when I got home, so I took a nap. So I fresh off a nap. I just recently had dinner. We're kind of in the tail ends of the testing, so I don't know. I might go a little later than I would otherwise, since there was that sweet nap in there. Okay, the wolf has intervened in our grinding. Good work, Noah. You're a tough one. Now it's time to return to camp. Let's get something to eat. Let's go! I like how enthusiastic this wolf is. As far as talking wolves go, very enthusiastic. Nothing changes, right, between the first walk and the second walk. Noah, you have improved greatly. Perhaps there is no more I can teach you by spoken word. Silence. Now it is time for me to tell you everything. Noah, let's go over there. I must tell you something important. Oh no! Look at all the artifacting. More silence. I think it's over. We've lived in this cave for some time, but that's the biggest earthquake yet. Noah, the wind! The wind is blowing. A hole must have opened in the cave. Be careful, Noah. It's the mist. They're out there, in the mist! Noah, quick, we must hurry. We'll follow the wind to the Genesis tree. Hurry to Mount Rikuroa. Hurry, Noah. We've no time to lose. Follow me. Oh, jeez. This wolf running off. Where did you even go, wolf? A blue Pura? I haven't trained for this. I specialize in red and black ones. God, Noah's moves look so cool. Yeah, I just didn't like it because it was it stretched the because the game isn't like set for widescreen, so they get like the character models get a little dumpy. So I like the way it looks like this. I started when I was playing around with the new one. I started off with it stretched, and I was like, eh. In fact, on the old one, it was stretched as well, and then it wasn't stretched in OBS for some reason, and I liked the way it looked in there better than it did for me while stretched. So I just chose not to do it. Noah, come here. It looks like there are Saru up ahead. I can feel the wind blowing here. Do you know what that means, Noah? It means we can go outside. You don't have to talk to me like I'm an idiot, Tara. Just because I grew up in a cave. Let's head for Mount Rikaroa and the Genesis tree. God, wolves. Think they know best. There's a Saru in the cave, but I don't have a Saru on my arm yet, so I can't absorb any of the spells. Oh, and Theater is such a good spell. I think we want one that's not. God, the wolf looks like nightmare fuel in this, in the battle screen. It's very scuttly, this wolf. It's a real scuttle wolf. And this mushroom is a thing that would feel right at home in Dark Souls as well. Oh, come on, man. Don't hit me with your dumb, spiky mushroom head. Makes me uncomfortable. There you go, Noah, leveling up. I'm proud of you. Noah, you're doing well. God, you're so condescending. So Nick, you find any time to do any more gaming? Or still just too busy? I know the kids are back in school, so... Huh? You find that time? Oh, that's right, she heals us. Oh, it's so good. That is one of the nice things about this game, is it gives you a lot of areas early on where you can grind if you want to, because they're gonna heal you a lot, or give you a station to do the healing. God, your dumb mushroom head. I don't remember what level Vaughn left off on. Will it if I go into my menu screens, will it tell me? Oh, yeah, because we can't look at him. I feel like he was 5 or 6, but I don't remember. It all starts to blend together after a while. I mean, kids in school is good, but now ballet classes started, so you have to take your oldest daughter to those. Played a new game called Dreadnought. Been waiting for it for a while. Dreadnought? What is this? It takes absolutely no effort to distract me Hold on, I need to check in on the old teams, make sure no one's like, hey Ren, you want to help? So far, no. Man, For Honor's dropping in price, huh? Dreadnought. Is that the way it's spelled? Or is it spelled the other way? Because it's spelled Nough, right? Which I think is wrong, but I think that's how they spelled it. Oh, is this you have like giant ships, right? And there's like PvP. I watched a oh, no worries, man. I sorted it out. It's big spaceships, right? And you raid areas and you get different weapons for it. Like the different classes of ships have different types of weapons. It looked cool. I was watching there's a streamer that my buddy hosts called what's his name? Blackbird. He's got a pirate theme going on, and he was playing it. It looked cool. It looked real cool. The ships look it's a great choice they did for the ships, right? They're like real bulky and big. Like they don't seem to care too much. Most of them don't seem to care too much about aerodynamics, which they don't need to if they're spacefaring ships anyway. I just like the scale of it looked cool. It looked neat. I might check it out, actually. I was tempted when I saw him playing it. Anyway. Also, I haven't personally clicked follow yet, but Blackbird is a pretty chill streamer too. Like he seems like good people. So if you're ever looking for a chill older dude, he does have the pirate theme, but he leans into it more for channel theming than anything else. So like I would recommend him. He's cool people. He's not like, he's got the theme, but it's not like, it's not goofy. It's not like too bad. I don't always like themed ones. You like him and Ko? I don't think I've seen Ko, but I might check him out. I don't watch it. I'll be honest. I don't watch a lot of streams because usually if I'm on Twitch, I'm just streaming. So. Carnage? Yeah, I don't. Carnage? Yeah, I haven't seen it. Like I said, I don't watch it too terribly many streams. Like the moment I started getting into watching streams, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing it. And then as soon as I did that, I hardly watched any. So there's I'll pop by my buddy's stream a little bit to just talk and hang out. There's a couple people that I like. That I liked before any of this, and I watched a lot of their content. So once I started getting on here, I'll follow or subscribe to them just to kind of pay them back for the hours of free entertainment they gave me already. Like I like Day 9, I like Caleb D MTG. He's not newer, but newer to me watching. I like Creator. He's a little higher energy than the ones I typically watch, but I don't spend a lot of time doing it or searching for them. If I'm being honest. Mostly just because I don't have time. It's not like a I don't like streams. I like them. They're fun. I just don't have time to do it if I also want to do a little streaming in my free time. Curse this 40-hour-a-week job. Sometimes more than 40, since I'm sorta on right now too. But Dustin, you like Co Carnage? He's a good one to check out. Was it one of you that was? Was it one of you that was talking about Star Citizen? Dustin, was that you? Oh, Nick, because you were doing a website for them, right? Nick, do you have a sense of when I'll be able to play that shit? Because I'm real interested in playing that shit. Here's the thing. It looks so good. It seems so ambitious to me that kind of my long-standing joke about that game is that my grandkids are gonna love that game. I haven't tried it out at all. I've only seen other people playing it, or like gameplay footage like that's for. They are working diligently to make my joke not true, and I'm happy to see that. But I'm not going to stop with my joke because I like it. So, like I said, my grandkids are going to love that game. Who's that streamer? Did you actually know who I was talking about, Nick? The guy that plays Star Citizen a lot. What's his name? It's Captain something, I think. Let me see if I can spot him. He's definitely not on right now. Yeah, but this dude really... No, this dude has... The thing that stands out to me about this guy is his little sub graphic. Oh, did I die? I was too busy looking at stuff. He has this like great sub kind of animation where like he's getting attacked by one of them xenomorph aliens. Dustin, I don't think that will be true. Now, I keep my hype real low on it in case it is, but the stuff that they've shown already, like that they legitimately show, already seems more delivered on than the way No Man's Sky delivered their content. They even had a real cheeky press junket or showing off that was talking about about proper co-op. I think that those fears will end up not being warranted. I think they're going to put together a complete game. I think they're committed to putting together a complete game, regardless of how long it takes, is why I don't think it'll be the next No Man's Sky. I don't think they're going to rush development ever. Because if they haven't rushed development yet, they're not going to. Because that game's been in development for what? How many years has it been, Nick? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I feel like I've been hearing about this game for years. I mean, they already showed off quest lines and co-op. It already has the beginnings of more than just a ship simulator. I don't know if you caught any of that, but after No Man's Sky came out and like they tanked on their co-op stuff, Star Citizen made a point of showing off some co-op. It's it's a labor of love, and I think that's clear. I don't think that if the game finishes that it will be bad. I think that it's if it gets shut down, it's because the people involved just but like I said, I don't think they're willing to rush development to meet a timeline. They want the game to be everything they say it should be, and that's, to me, that's admirable. I mean, it means that I can't get super hyped about it because I never know if and when it'll come out, but I don't question the integrity of them in terms of the quality of content they're putting together. And I'm not a backer. This is just from the little bits that I've been following. It seems good. I think they're doing it right. I think it's a bummer that it'll take a long time, but I would rather it take a long time and be the game they want it to be than just sticking to an arbitrary date timeline. That being said, I can't love a game I can't play. Yeah, I don't know that WoW is crap so much as it is stale. It's still solid and polished because like Blizzard just makes polished games. It's almost like a video game chore though. And like I'll log in and I'll do some stuff that I'm working on, and I'm just like slowly working on it. But I don't like buy in like I did once upon a time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's stale, for sure. I had a lot of fun with the Karazhan, the Return to Karazhan dungeon. That was fun. You have $2,000 put into Star Citizen? Man, Nick, you're a champion of that game, huh? And so like statements like that is why I have faith that they'll work hard to put together a solid game no matter how long it takes, because everyone involved in it, just from the fans that are following it to the people working on it, again, they really are invested in the project. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's clear to me that it's the kind of game that I know will be good once it comes out. My only concern is actually getting it to cross a finish line. Like there's a little yeah, I'm pretty cautious about Kickstarters. There's a game I'm thinking about backing right now on Kickstarter because goodness, it's just very the game I want. It's like Pokemon meets Stardew Valley with little 3D cutesy characters with fashion. I'm like, what are they doing? It's the kind of game that I just sink hours into. I'm really tempted to back it. It's called Re-Legend or Reply Legend. It's RE:legend. Good lord, it looks like everything I want out of a dirtily farm game. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. I think they're gonna keep working until someone shuts the doors on them. So it's... How'd you like Portal Knights? I keep being tempted to try that too, Dustin. Yeah, that was maybe the take I was getting on it too. I think that Reply Legend is going to be fun even by yourself, although it looks like it will be also fun with friends. It has enough things for you to... It looks like it'll have enough things for you to dirtle around with that you can enjoy it solo, like you can do like a Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, to use I guess a more recent example of it. Oh, I haven't been paying attention to this at all. Hold on, let me just make sure that I don't see any at my name in this chat. Okay, good. I can't get too many games that require a second person to be playing with me though, because I have enough trouble getting buddies on games right now. Captain Richards, yes, that is the man. He just seemed, he got, when I stumbled on him, it was because he was featured on Twitch. He was in that little featured or spotlight area, and he just looks like he is way into that game. And I popped by his channel for a little bit, and I was really impressed with what I was seeing. It seemed fun. Seems like he has fun with it. I feel like he, what was he trying to do? I think he tried to like ghost ride a ship into a space station to blow it up. I think is what he was doing when I was watching. I really should follow that Captain Richards guy. I was pretty entertained when I swung by there. Level 4? Yeah, Nick, I think you got this one. I don't know enough. I've just seen like small spotlights where they were adding like missions, but it didn't really get into what the missions were. They had someone going into a little community and talking about where they needed to travel to. So if there's an overall story arc, lay it on us, Nick. Oh, gotcha. So right now they don't have an overall story arc, they just have like things you can do for people in the universe. That's still, I mean, that's still a good start. Like that's like having people to interact with and things to do on their behalf is is better than No Man's Sky was, right? Like, a modern Eve is kind of the feeling I get from the things that the way they talk about the updates and changes, like you getting to kind of pick your path in the universe and things like that. I'll probably check out their 3.0 update just to see where they're at with the old Star Citizen. I like to just kind of check in on it every now and again. Like, how close is it really now? Still not close? Alright, I'll check in a little later. My grandkids are gonna love it. The 2016 Gamescom YouTube video? Is that's not the one where they showed the co-op, is it, Nick? Where they showed the two guys piloting a ship together and landing it, and then showing off that they don't cheat in the world, right? One guy goes into the little settlement and takes an elevator down, and the other guy follows the elevator in the ship, just to show you that the elevator actually travels in space. It's not like a load mechanic. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That looked great. Just that little bit that they did looked fun as shit. And I was like, yes, me and my friends, we will all become pilots. Yeah, it did. But that was my first slip in getting a little hype for the game, was that video that you're talking about. That was when I finally went like, maybe this is really happening. Listen here, Pump Bat. That's a terrible name and you're a terrible design. Not like this worm here. This is an excellent design. It's got the Zoidberg mouth. Now Zoidberg is the popular one. Stupid Pump Bat. Did I click auto instead of command? Rude. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's another game that I support that's on Steam. Oh, I think people can understand how difficult what they're creating is. That's the result of my joke about my grandkids will enjoy this game, because I know how crazy it is. I think wanting a realistic scope, like, it's just hard to sustain excitement about a thing over long periods of time, Nick. I don't think it's actual anger, and I don't think that the criticism is necessarily wrong for some people. I certainly understand. I'm a big proponent of labors of love, no matter how long they take. And I definitely understand the scope is madness, but I can see people like they get the idea of it, right? They start to buy in on the vision early, right? And then 5 years later, you know, it's hard to sustain that level of excitement for everybody over a long periods of time. On Steam, there's a game called Secrets of Grindia that is also a labor of love, and it's going to take 1,000,000 years to come out because it's 3 people working on it. But it's not as crazy in scope as Star Citizen, so someday it'll come out with even just the 3 people working on it. But it's a very like yeah, but people had other GTAs to play in those 5 years. Like, they could still be playing the old GTA. They weren't foaming at the mouth for the GTA experience. People are in love with the idea of what Star Citizen. Yeah, exactly. Nick, I don't think you have to defend it. I think they're doing good stuff. I'm just saying I also understand people who get fatigued on long waits for hype, you know? I'm not that way. There are games that I'll wait eternally for. It makes me sad that they're not done because I want to play them. I want to experience them, but I certainly understand. So yeah, Secrets of Grindia, Dustin. It's like a Secret of Mana, Link to the Past, kind of top down. Little grindy adventure game. It's just so the animations are so charming and it's so tongue-in-cheek. I really love it. I've played so many hours of it in its unfinished state. I really enjoy it. I don't care that it's not finished or that it takes a long time. I still love it, and I still recommend people trying it. I've bought it for friends. I love it so much. I really enjoy that game. Even though they only have like 4 out of 6 dungeons done or something like that. They have one animator, one like developer, and one artist working on it. It's real slow. They do a lot of updates on their blog, so that feels good. Yeah, Nick, that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, I'm interested in Star Citizen, so I keep it in my peripheral, but I don't invest in the excitement of it yet. It's not ready for me to be excited about it. Like, I'm like, oh, that's a cool fucking concept. I really hope that gets made, and when it does, I'm sure I'll play the shit out of it. But for now, I know it's happening. I check in on it every now and again just to see that it's still looking good. And then I don't think about it much beyond that. I love that game. I played it on stream. Up through the current content again. I've bought some early access games on Steam that didn't end up being worth it, but Noah, this cave's foundation seemed unstable. Oh, I should play the Red Deads. That is totally a game that I would be into, and I never got around to it. Scarlet Jewel? What the hell is this? Is this an accessory? There's a Western MMO coming out? No, I haven't. What's it called? WWO. Oh, those cheeky bastards. I love it. Really? Hold on. I gotta look at it. I gotta say, I kind of love that their abbreviation is MMO upside down. I mean, I don't know. It looks pretty. The graphics remind me of Black Desert Online, only the West. I think, Dustin, you have a healthy amount of skepticism, and I'm not going to fault you for it. Since this is my literal first hearing about this game, I can't say whether I think it's a scam or not. It looks good. I mean, it doesn't look like much yet, but what's here looks okay. I mean, they seem like they have a lot of activity on their page too. I don't know. Caution is always good when your money's involved. Oh, fucking! I wish I had a Rosaru so I could be learning these things. Yeah, it would be fun to play a Wild West MMO. I worry that I don't actually want MMOs anymore. I wonder if the feeling of it being stale isn't because someone hasn't innovated it correctly yet. It's that I no longer need MMO. I think there's a chance that I'm past my MMO prime, if you will. Because the search for the new MMO that will hook me feels a little bit like the search for the white whale. But when I was young, good lord, I loved it. My first MMO was so roleplay heavy. Oh, it was so good. I loved it. It consumed me. It did what MMOs, promised to do, in that I only cared about it for a while. But it's like now I need to be able to get my gaming in and out in, between 3 to 5 hour sessions. And that is not what I used to do with MMOs when I was invested in them. They were all-day events. Even like WoW in the beginning, right? You just hours and hours. Raids took multiple days. And was a major effort of coordination. Ashes of Creation? This is a pitch games at Ren stream, and I just end up looking up a bunch of screenshots and stuff. Oh, sandbox. You're speaking my language, Dustin. Oh, this looks fucking pretty. Show me more character stuff. Like your environments look great. Show me the characters. It's a cool statue, although the proportions on it are weird. Some colorful fauna. Yeah, but I didn't want to watch a video. I just wanted to look at some screenshots. Because as thrilling as it is to watch a video without sound, and or have you guys hear a trailer sound without actually seeing the trailer. It looks good. It looks beautiful. they got some interesting spell animations for the character movements. Oh, that shit's cool as fuck. That, like, levitation spell? Okay. I'm in. I'll pay attention to this game. You've convinced me. It looks great so far. I mean, I only watched for a little bit, but I saw enough. I'm gonna check it out. That was close, Noah. This cave won't hold much longer. We're almost at the summit. Don't stop till we're there. Don't stop till you had enough. A power water? Great. I love power water. Now comes it, women. Power water made with real lightning. So, okay, back to Secrets of Grindia. If you like Super Nintendo style graphics and like Secret of Mana, Link to the Pasty kind of gameplay where you're running around and fighting things, it's more Link to the Past in terms of combat, but you get like skills. I recommend checking it out. They do have a roguelike component right now as well in their like early access or beta. They don't really mean for it to be early access because they're still in active development, but there is a roguelike arcade mode as well with a little hub town that builds out as you accomplish things in the roguelike as well. So between the little bit of story that is done and all the collecting you can do in that, and the roguelike mode, I've sunk enough hours for it to be worth the $15 price tag, for me personally. I could tell you probably how many hours I've spent doing it. Where are you at, Secret of Grindia? I have played 194 hours of this game. That's how much I like it. How much is it right now? Store page. Yeah, still $15. Keep in mind it isn't finished, so my recommendation does come with that caveat. But what's there, I still love. It's funny. It's got great little animations. Lots of little builds to try out. It's very tongue-in-cheek about like RPG genre games. I can't sing its praises enough, other than I have to also caveat it with it's not done and only 3 people are making it, so don't hold your breath on how long it'll take. Noah, I know that was rough, but hold out just a little longer. Look, the exit is right there. It's the thing. Where's the rest of the Fantastic Four? Noah, it seems we must fight him if we wish to get out of the cave. I was picking up on that too, Wolf. God, Dustin, every time you show up in chat, I just have like a list of new games I'm supposed to play. And or pay attention to. And then you got Nick doing it too. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, what's shaking, Michael B? How'd your stream go? You were doing some Crash, right? The old bandicoots. Right. It's a real problem, Nick. And Steam makes it worse because they'll put like a whole bundle of games on sale. I'll buy the whole friggin' franchise for like a nickel, and then I just have like 20 games that I need to play in order to catch up. I'm like, you can't. How am I? I don't have time. I don't have time for all that. God, this golem is really... I finish RPGs now. There's been a time in my life where I don't, but I cheat a little bit because I don't really start ones if I don't intend to finish them. But I have a bunch that are half finished that I don't feel like I'm done with. I haven't like put them on the shelf. I'm also playing other games. Speaking of RPGs and Blizzard and game chores, I really need to get the season knocked out for Diablo. I now have Guardian Water. Did you... Listen, it's fun and it's mindless, man. It's real fun to be a necromancer. I have a lot of fun being a crusader. Work error 2. That can't be good. Noah, the cave is about to collapse. Follow me. What's this work error 2? I don't think it's horrible. I think it's fine. That's just it turns into just another one of your chore games. Noah, that was close. You did well. I envy you. You are always so full of energy. I'm sorry, but I'm a little fatigued. Let me rest here a while. All right, talking wolf. Dustin, you got some sweet troubleshooting for this work error too? Noah, we've been together for a long time. Even in this horrible environment, you've grown into a fine woman. I'm very proud of you. Now I must tell you something important. Listen well. Okay, Wolf Mother. You may not know, but wolves like me do not normally speak. What do you mean wolves don't normally speak? I'm actually a Saru attached to the head of this old wolf. I, Terra, who saved you from the mist when you were all alone and raised you. I'm a Saru. Okay. But don't confuse me with those common Saru, driven mad by the mist. They are beneath me. I may look like a Saru, but I am actually a raw Saru, and I am impervious to the mist. I wanted to watch over you until you were a little older, but that's not possible anymore. This wolf has reached the end of its life. The wolf will die soon, and if I stay attached to it, I will die with it. That is why I brought you here, to this mountain. With the power of the Genesis tree at the summit, I can transfer from the wolf to you. Then I won't have to leave you all alone. That is my plan. I have decided to stay by your side until you find your real parents. Now this mean old wolf is fully rested. On to the summit. I kind of want the wolf. Gotcha. I also can't help but feel like there was a little bit of judgment there in the Diablo, Dustin. You know? Just saying. Well, see, that's probably the difference. I never actually owned Diablo 2. I was much more of a Baldur's Gate, so it feels. All right, so break it down for me. What about Diablo 3 versus Diablo 2 that ruined hopes and dreams? Because I only played a little bit of Diablo 2. I borrowed it from a friend and played a little bit, but I was poor and young, and I didn't buy it, and I didn't play it later. So lay it on me. What? To play devil's advocate, that is kind of what people asked for. Because I certainly had friends that love Diablo 2, and they're like, I just want more Diablo 2 with better graphics. And maybe that's why it doesn't bother me, because I didn't play Diablo 2 to death, so like a Diablo 2 game with better graphics is fine for me. It's just grindy, and it's a good mindless game for me. Like, I don't have to think about it. Well, Path of Exile has a lot of mechanics in it. I feel like it's a little deeper mechanically speaking, and you can think of that as a good or a bad thing, but there's certainly a different feel to it. Yeah, it looks like it. It's not on my screen anymore. I think it was out when I entered the second cave. I don't remember noticing it on the screen anymore. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it's gone. There's a phoenix? Just a whole phoenix in there? The city or the bird? I basically live in Phoenix. Well, I live in Mesa. Work in Scottsdale. I'm Phoenix adjacent. Noah, this tree, it's the Genesis tree. I pieced that together since you said there was a tree on top of this mountain called the Genesis tree, and it's the only tree up here. This bring back memories. This is the tree through which I came to the human world. I was sleeping inside this tree, then suddenly I was awakened by the sound of a baby's cry. That baby was you, Noah. I'm not sure why you were on the mountain. Your body was too small for me to attach myself to you, so instead I chose this wolf, who was also conveniently nearby. Now that's enough talk of the past. Come on, Noah. Noah, there's nothing to fear. Come this way. What do you mean? Did one of my jokes make it seem like I haven't beat this game? Well, yeah, but man, that was like 17 years ago that I beat this game. I don't remember everything. I remember flashes of things. I would guess that in a Superman-like tale, her parents left her by the tree because it protects from the mist. But that seems horribly irresponsible, because mist or not, babies don't tend to survive on mountaintops. Yeah, I don't remember her story much at all. I remembered that she was raised by a wolf in a cave before I got to the wolf in the cave. I remembered that part. I knew she was orphaned, in a manner of speaking, like, kind of, like, prior to the wolf situation. It wasn't like... I also vaguely remembered that she was looking for her parents, and that was about all. Oh, this bastard robot wizard. What eyesores they are. I will show them the consequences of helping those beautiful humans. I feel like I give him a different sinister voice every time, but it's fine. It was I, Zeto, who destroyed your pitiful little camp. Had you submitted peacefully to the mist and the Saru, your suffering would have ended. So be it. If you insist on struggling so miserably, then I will finish you off now. Attack, Karuban. Rip them to shreds with your fangs. Oh, look at him. He's a little alien dude. Or a little lion dude. A little lion alien. I was actually trying to say, like, chimera. But he's not really a chimera, right? He doesn't have the Scorponok tail. You, Saru, slave of evil, be smart and go away. This world is for human beings of compassion. Karuban, kill them. Karuban, you killed the old wolf. No, I'm sorry. My mistake. I was careless. My strength, unfortunately, is nearly depleted. Ha ha ha. That was too easy. You don't fight as tough as you talk. Karuban, this girl is yours. Do with her as you please. What is the lion guy gonna do with the girl? Just eat her? Ah, whoa, whoa. They have some real sinister beast noises. Hey, there's our boy. Running up the mountain. Let's hurry to the top of the mountain. Our friends. Our friends must be there. Meta, I don't know these people, alright? Quit calling them our friends. You're getting real partnery a little early in our relationship. Yeah, but Vaughn doesn't know her yet. So, like, she can't be his side hoe yet. That's what I'm saying. It's real presumptuous to assume that they'll be my friend as well. I don't like Power Punch. Let's do... Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, there we go. Let's do... None of these are gonna hit with every attack. All right, we'll do this one. Vaughn's got ups. A speed elixir. Oh, he has like a proper dungeon, right? With like different ways to go. Whereas Noah just like was a straight path and all the chests were on that path. God, it's so rude, Vera. Vera's just a healing spell, right? God, you're just so rude, Bat. Do I have one that won't miss? Oh, Hyper Elbow. Okay. I now have the antidote. Well, that's great. I was worried about having the antidote. I don't remember which way is the way to go. Well, this looks like it's a chest, so that's cool. This is the right way, right? So like I want to check the other route first. Come on now. God, these bats are so rude. What? I wanted to do Tornado Flame again. Now I'm worried I won't be able to. Ooh, there we go. Good old healing spells. We'll just do some auto attacking for a little bit. Wind cutter. Stupid pump bat. Oh, let's just deal with this pump bat so we don't eat another wind cutter. Time is it? 11:15 here. All right. I'm good to still go, but I do need to kind of be mindful of it. I've been shortchanging myself on sleep all week. There's a Vaughn fist. Well, that's convenient. I'm Vaughn. Alright, Nick, thanks for hanging out. I understand. I'll have to make that choice soonish. It was a pleasure talking to you. As always, you have a nice night. And see you next time. Or, if not next time, sometime. Well, we got all fired up about Star Citizen and whatnot. So, you know, it's understandable. Yeah, good night, man. God, look at how sweet our fingerless glove is. Everybody was wearing fingerless gloves. A boombox is not a toy. Oh, it takes 30 to do that, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright. Well, you're dead now, Vera. I should do another music stream soon. It's been a bit, and I do so enjoy them. Even though I'm compelled to sing along, and I certainly am no songbird. But I don't care. How are we doing health-wise? Well, we're still doing okay, but we don't have much in the way of damage. Let's get some of that back. Don't you wind cutter me, you bastard. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, it's just gonna die from tornado flame, but Ikve! Listen, Caterpie. Knock that shit off. So, Dustin, how far along are you in Legaia 2? I'm trying to remember how far, like, trying to see, like, how much I actually remember of the game. To get an idea of how not far I got in it. Do I need to heal? Like 8 hours? Okay. The cooking system? I don't know if I remember the cooking system. I remember a Pirate of Penzance looking woman. And a magic woman. Or a girl. I remember being ambushed on a road. And not much else. Oh, God. Concentrating. Meta, it's Meta. Meta is here. Meta, I'm glad you found yourself a nice child too. Vaughn, his name is Vaughn. Vaughn, please help this child. Help Noah. Mountain Morgue? I feel like I remember a mountain area with lots of like ramps and things that you were like traveling through, but I don't remember a character called Mountain Morgue. Does he happen to be in that mountain area that I'm remembering, or is that not even the right game that I'm remembering? Vaughn, let's go. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I'm glad you found yourself a nice child. These Rossarus seem really predatory, don't they? Caravan, what do you know about Gimmerts? I know they wreck your face. That's rude. I mean, we're just gonna do that again. Alright, well then I remember that. I don't think I got further than that, though. Oh, crap. That's not great. Does, I mean, 200 seems fine. Yeah, guys, just use a couple of healing leaves. Alright, can we actually do an attack this turn? Well, that's a good sign. He's fallen over from fight attacks. There we go. We did it. Go team. GIF arenas. Do we post something else? Noah, you have done well. Now, please, take me to the Genesis tree. Vaughn, let's help him. I guess, Meta. I just met these people. You got, like, history with this Terra Wolf. Just like, there's this red-headed child that knows karate. Alright, Vaughn. Let's give our strength to the Genesis tree. Yeah, I mean, alright. Okay, there we go. We found a good spot to gently touch the trunk of the Genesis tree. Vaughn feels a gentle warmth in the palm of his hand. Awaken, Genesis tree. Recall the instant that the heavens and earth were born. Apparently, we're at the point with our deployment that we're looking for a needle in a haystack of stored procedures. So, people are having a real good time with this deployment. I said, let me know if they need me to look at anything, but clearly they don't. Oh, that's right. We can go get chests at the castle now, right? Also, my manager keeps posting Drake gifs. So, that's a thing. Oh, I looked away. I remember seeing the king before. There we go. There he is. Oh, he's got a great mustache, though. Oh, I didn't read the dialogue. I'm getting distracted by team chat. I apologize. Noah, listen well. You and I are now one. You now possess magnificent powers. You and Vaughn must go on a journey to search out the Genesis trees. The journey may be difficult, but remember that I will always be with you. I'm scared to read too slow. On these scrolly ones. Like, with the power of the Genesis tree, Meta's level increased to level 2. No, Noah, you mustn't follow her. The wolf is a proud animal. She's going to find a place where she can die alone. So, anyways, Vaughn. Aw, how coy. Vaughn, will you take me with you? Yeah, of course. How many people am I going to know that has talking Rossaroos strapped to their hands? Birds of a feather, as I always say. Good. So I won't be alone. I'll be with you, Vaughn. Full disclosure, I kind of got a girlfriend. She made me these sweet hunter clothes. I'm sure the people freed from the mist are waiting for you. Alright. We return to the original trees that that they came from, right? To get something? Is it their miracle art, or to get a final upgrade for them, or is that where you get their summon? I don't remember. I remember doing something at the original trees that the dudes come from. There's Saru spell, okay. How are we doing on health? Kinda low. Let's just use Vera to top off a little bit. See, I don't remember Noah's story, but I remember that you get something sweet at the original trees. So, you know, my brain picks and chooses what it remembers from 17 years ago. Oh, after the soul tree is when you can do it? Well, that's good to know. Alright. Oh yeah, those damn bees. Listen, that happened on the game that I abandoned. This is a new run. There was no bee attack this time. I want it stricken from the record. How, what? That's my knife, Gabu. You bastard. Alright, we're gonna kill this pump bat. But then Noah's gonna fuck up this Gabu. I was pretty sure that the steel was just an item at random, as long as it wasn't equipped. Oh, I could give Noah the knife. She might not have enough space to do a 4 attack though with it, right? Because it's not a weapon for her. Yeah, we could try it. Nothing like giving a young whippersnapper that grew up in a cave a knife. God, I go through just too much water watching. I just run out. And I was like pacing myself with this water too. Alright, pump bats. Alright, how's this look? Okay, it doesn't change her thing. She looks sinister with that bad boy, doesn't she? God, Wind Cutter is so rude. It's such a rude move. Alright, Dustin, thanks for hanging out. It was fun chatting. You have a nice night. See you when I see ya. Yosa. So Michael B, how far did you have you played any more of your Dark Souls playthrough? That strength build? How far did you get that night? Vaughn, voices. I hear a whole lot of voices from inside. Is it safe? Will we be okay? Yeah, don't worry. It's cool. They're perfect. I've never met these people, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, I won't worry since you're here, Vaughn. Listen, Noah, we've covered this. I have a girlfriend. Travelers, have you driven away the mist? Yep. So what we heard was true. One look at the shining shrew on your arms and I understand how this miracle occurred. I am Drake III, king of this castle. You have my deepest gratitude. Can I ask you something? What is it, young lady? There's some weird hair growing under your nose. What? Oh! Young lady, this is called a mustache. Whiskers? Whiskers? How weird. Oh, I'm actually quite fond of my mustache. So be it. Now I wish to hear more about what happened. Killed Seath, Legaia, started DLC. Alright, alright. Have you done the DLC before? Young travelers, come over here. Half of it? Why only half of it? Silence. What an amazing story. So Vaughn was headed to Byron Monastery in search of May's mother. My order to open the water gate must have caused you great hardship. I am sorry for that, but here, take this. It is the water key. Cause you're lazy? Alright, fair enough. Vaughn now has the water key. So does half of it mean you fought Artorias and the dragon? Or just Artorias? Or just the dragon? I assume you didn't fight Manus because that would mean you finished it, so. Vaughn, Noah, wait, I have a favor to ask of you. I know that you both are on separate quests, but I ask you to remember the horrible mist that covers the earth, and that those like you, chosen by the Rosaru, have a holy mission. I have not the authority to command you. You have saved Rimelm and Drake Castle from the mist. But the suffering will not truly end until the whole world is free of the mist. Mr. Drake, what does suffer mean? Are you talking about dinner? No. That's supper, you idiot child. Suffer means to be very sad. Suffering is when sad things happen. No, I don't want any more sad things to happen. I hate suffering. Suppering. Whatever. Vaughn, that means we have to destroy the mist. That will stop the suffering. Yes, I agree with Noah. Haha. I will detain you no further. Please, continue on your journey. I will pray hard for a safe trip. Good luck. Yeah, getting into the roleplay of the character is fun. I mean, that's how I play Dark Souls. That's what I'm about. Before the mist came here, I heard a rumor that the mist comes from devices called mist generators, located all over the world. Well, if you're confident in the name, I think it's a safe guess. When King Drake first told us of his plan to submit to the Saru, to be honest, I was very afraid, but now I am glad that I trusted in King Drake. Yeah, he's an idea man. Texas. Sir Michelson, first of his name, but not the last. Killed Artorias, never fought the dragon, had a shot at Manus, didn't beat him. I have never beat Manus the proper way. I have only cheesed beat Manus. I have beat the dragon, I have beat Artorias, but I've only done the cheese mode for Manus. It's a real effective cheese though. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Then please feel free to rest here. Cause you can see Manus from outside the fog wall. Like, I don't know if you remember the lead up to it. There's a cave with like walkways, and then as you get down towards the bottom, there's like holes that lead down to where Manus is. And you can actually see his eyes glowing down one of the holes. You can actually just shoot him with arrows from there. It's really silly. I am not good at that fight. But I haven't tried it again since when I beat it before with the cheese mode. I was almost there on a soul level 1 run. Hey now, I know. It may be the coward way, Michael B, but which one of us has actually beat him? Kidding, of course. I don't count it as having beat Manus. I have killed Manus, but I have not defeated Manus. Vaughn, did you come from Rimelm? I did. I went there once when I was young. It's such a beautiful village. Okay. You're not just disappointed? We've been surrounded by the mist for 10 years. I'm glad I didn't grow up without even knowing it. Man, these kids are having some existential crises. Vaughn, Noah, go downstairs and go outside the castle. There are lots of stores there now. Alright, kids. You can see Mount Rikaroa and the Genesis tree from here. Yeah, it's exciting, I guess. Drake Castle was saved by the immaculate power of Mount Rikaroa's Genesis tree. Yeah, it sure was. We put on Saru, got in the dungeon, then the mist came. That's all I remember. I remember almost nothing about that period. It's like a long nightmare. When I was a Saru monster, it was almost like being dead. I know because I'm practically dead. But you liberate us from death. You gave us a fresh start on life. Yeah, I assume you're 1 foot in the grave, old lady. Alright. Is this the woman that's upset about me reading her diary? Vaughn, can I ask you something? Did you read this diary while I was in the mist? I sure did. How could you? I'm sorry, I guess I should have expected that, but please don't tell anyone what you read in my diary. You just talked about the kingdom. Like, it wasn't... The diary is our secret. Alright, lady. There wasn't anything interesting in there. You just talked about how you trusted King Drake. Do you know about the warrior monks of Byron? I do. There was one that lived in my village. I'm impressed. So young, yet so knowledgeable. I am the court professor. I am like a scientist with a castle. It is my job to advise King Drake. I was the one that devised the plan to wear Saru and surrendered to the mist. Alright, man. There are indeed many legends of the Genesis trees. That they are not of the human world. That they will flower when the world is in danger. Come to think of it, I've also heard that the Genesis trees are cradles of Holy Saru. You don't say. We did determine that the Genesis tree at Mount Rikuroa has the power to drive back the mist. Unfortunately, however, there's no guarantee that power will last forever. The only real solution is to destroy its source, the mist generator in the northeast. The creature that attacked Rimelm said his name was Zeto. That name sounds familiar, but I can't remember where I heard it. You mean like in D&D? I guess I don't know other contexts where the context of wizard, sorcerer, or warlock is relevant outside of D&D. So I'm going to assume you mean in D&D and or D&D related games. I have a fondness for the classic wizard. Do the Rasuru really have the power to awaken Genesis trees? They sure do. Well then, you might like to know that the Drake Kingdom has 4 Genesis trees, they say. One in Rimhelm, another at Mount Rikuroa. The other 2 are in the forest north of the Byron Monastery. Good to know. I like wizard, but it's only a roleplay preference. Before the mist came, there was a Byron monk in the castle who taught us many arts. After the mist came, perhaps he was killed by the Saru. He left us a keepsake, a book called The Secrets of Byron. Do you wish to read it? Yeah. A robust boy. The techniques here and dispose of the powers. The secret of the technique is... Vaughn, you already know Charging Scourge. Yeah, graceful girl. You already know Swan Diver. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, healing leaf. I'm starving, famished. I'm gonna make up for those years I didn't eat anything. Well, to be human means to be hungry, right? There's nothing wrong with a man who enjoys his food, but they're eating just too much. Oh yeah? Why are you having trouble between warlock and sorcerer? Wow, new messages? Good news. I don't have to do any more regression testing. I like the Warlock better because of the Pact thing that gives him a lot more depth, and I was born with powers where I studied like a fucking nerd. And I like the Infernal Pact. I really like demons and devils in D&D. Yeah, I tend not to play sinister things in D&D is probably part of my choice. But it's definitely a cool character, and if I was sitting down to play something a little more sinister, the Warlock is a cool character. Now that the mist is gone, I suppose it's safe for us to use the Saru again, but still, after being possessed by them for over 10 years, I just can't bring myself to wear one. Also, I like the studying like a fucking nerd. And depth is what you make it in D&D. By the king's orders, I threw all the Saru in the castle into the river. Okay, well, that's kind of rough. Swiftwater. You'll run like a Kenyan. Before the mist came here, I heard a troubling rumor that the mist comes from devices called mist generators. I'll bet the mist covering this area comes from the mist generator in the Northeast Valley. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we got rid of that cage. Man, he's pumped about it. He's pumped about that cage being gone. And you know what? I don't blame him. You guys got the water key from the king, right? Then use it to close the water gate outside. How long were we asleep? I can't tell if it was a long time or a brief time. To the east, beyond the river, by the castle is Byron Monastery. Many warrior monks are there. Do you know Lazam? The one who went to tell Rimmelm about the mist? I do. What? He's still alive? So he's at Hunter Springs? Thank goodness, I was so worried about him. Well, don't worry. Vaughn. So many people. Vaughn, look at all the people. Yeah, no, I've seen people before. There's a solid 10 of them here. They all look so happy. Now I feel kind of happy too. I want to talk to them. I want to talk about happy things. Vaughn, do you think they'll want to talk to me? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. I knew they would. I'll see you later. I'm going. All right. do what you gotta do. Come on over. We have a wide selection of supplies you need for traveling. Okay. So let me have the things. And when playing a mage, I just want to blow stuff up. That's one thing I like of sorcerers, because they are practically wizards for dummies. Yeah, it's also nice to be able to, if you want to be a little charismatic, like to go with that. Yeah. But Rossru might not be enough. Before you go, buy weapons and armor to protect yourself and things to heal your body. Hooray, a customer. Daddy, we have a customer. You feel... Alright. To get to the Sebacus Islands in the north, head northeast and follow the river upstream. To resume business upon recovering from the Nightmare of the Mist. That family sure is tough. I don't know if you remember Kara in Neverwinter Night 2. The first time you meet her is argument with haughty wizard students. Maybe? I don't remember much in Neverwinter Nights 2. Because I only played it the once and it was... Oh goodness, it was a long time ago. Not this game long ago, or even Neverwinter Nights long ago, before my replay, but it's been a while. Stores reopen, but all they have are weapons, armor, things for fighting and killing. I want fresh meat and vegetables. Hey, anyone know where my wallet went? Something you feel like an artist. That makes sense. Since magic scale with charisma for a sorcerer. Yeah, like it's fine. I just like I don't know, I like the books and I like the being able to collect any and all spells, and I don't know. For me that's where the wizard role play lies for me. Is in the study and the arcade and that kind of. Vaughn, look at this. This is so cool. Young lady, that's a fighting robe. It doesn't just look good, it'll protect those pretty arms of yours. Wow, that's great. A fighting robe. How cool. What a charming young lady. I'll give you a good price. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. You gotta pay for that. Money, you know. Money? Money? What's that? What's money? Vaughn, tell me what money is. Is what you need to buy things. Oh, I don't really get it. I guess I'm just a goofy kid. Oh well. Okay, here, you can have this back. You don't want it? Nope, I still don't know about money, so I don't want it. Oh, I just want to go over there. Let's talk to those people. I'm sorry about this, man. How much for the robe? Yeah, Vaughn, I'm almost done talking. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Thank you, Mr. Supply Dealer. I won't forget. Okay, now I'm going to give you a test about supplies. Which item restores your HP the most when you use it? I don't know. This? Right. Wow, you're smart, Vaughn. Alright, next question. What does a door of light let you do? Escape from the dungeon. That's right. Wow, Vaughn, you know everything. Alright then, last question. What is this supplies dealer's name? Well, he can't be any of these other things, so... Wow, Vaughn, how do you know that? You're so incredible. Very good. You know everything, don't you? Here, take this. 10 healing shrooms. Yeah. Oh. I want to go over there. Let's talk to those people. So, more passionate, emotional. So, sorcerers, warlocks appeal. Could ever play a wizard or any intellectual type. Prefer barbarian over a fighter or paladin. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I tend to play more intellectuals, except for my paladins aren't very intellectual. They're more more just righteous, but I like to have like the moral. Where did this message come from? Yeah, it's not always great to be lawful good, just because it limits your roleplay a little bit. But that's also it can be fun to work with those kinds of restrictions. Hey Vaughn, they said this is called an inn. What's an inn for? It's a place for sleeping. A place where you sleep? Oh, that's boring. Yeah. Thanks, Vaughn. I had fun talking to everyone. I'm done. Let's go someplace you want to go. Alright, let's go back to this weapon shop. We have various weapons. What can I get for you today? Ooh. It's best for Noah, but it's the same as the thing we have. She can equip a guardian clip, and the fighting robe, and electric shoes. And I could switch to the nail glove for her, but it's the same as the knife, but it looks cool. Do I have any stuff that I care to sell? Not really. Buys secret items at special locations. Alright, so what could we actually buy here? We could buy her whole set of armor from here, which I guess is the answer, right? We just couldn't swap to the nail glove, but it's the same attack anyway, so not that big of a deal. Goodness, we still haven't figured out what's going on with this. It looked like we were wrapping up, but... Oh, what did this guy have? Are you accessories? Or just, like, single item things? You do have accessories. Defender chain is good. I remember liking that. Okay. I guess I should probably call it. I'm not really tired yet, but like I don't want to be tired tomorrow either. Also, I might do a little bit of grinding on the game before I do some more so I can buy up stuff that I want. Alright. Well, Michael B., thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I work tomorrow. And it's midnight, so I should probably call it. I took a nap, so I'd probably be a little okay, but yeah. But I appreciate you hanging out, man. It was fun. But it's, you know, until next time.